I tell you, this is going to be an interesting game because it's going to be who can impose their will. Is it going to be Florida because they're trying to get into the NCAA tournament? Is it going to be Kentucky because they're trying to gain that #1 seed? I'm Keith Farmer, live in Birmingham, Alabama. We are at Legion Field, where you see the University of Pittsburgh taking its team photo as it gets ready for the BBVA Compass Bowl against the University of Kentucky. We'll give you a preview of that game next here on WLKY News. I don't know if you happen to notice, Fred, but I'm wearing the Kelvin Sampson collection tonight, and much like Kelvin Sampson, I think I'm going to lose the jacket in a hurry and get rid of it right now.
Killing us.
All right, let's get down to business now. Hey Fred, we are here at Hoover High School, where the Kentucky Wildcats held their final practice before this bowl game, which takes place on Saturday at noon. It could also be the final practice for 3 underclassmen. On the defensive side, Danny Trevathan and Winston Guy. On the offense, it's Mr. Do-It-All, Randall Cobb, the guy that has scored touchdowns throwing, passing, running, doing anything he can to get the ball into the end zone and try to win for the Wildcats. Now, he says he hasn't thought about it, but should this be his last game, he could be putting on that uniform for the final time on Saturday. That's going to be a lot of fun for these kids.
Oh, they
One
love that.
day you get to see the coach, and some of the players have also been there as well as the rest of the staff. The first camp in Bowling Green, in fact, was sold out, and Coach Cal has been from Pikeville in eastern Kentucky to Newport in northern Kentucky, and he'll be here tomorrow. Now today, a couple of different stops in London and Danville, where kids ranging in age from kindergarten through 12th grade had the chance to learn fundamentals. Coach Calipari says these have been fun stops, but he's realizing it's for the big kids too. Good evening, I'm Keith Farmer. Thanks for tuning us in for another Sports Saturday. We'll hear from Charlie Strong and Terrence Williams later on in the show, and we do begin in the NBA, where former Kentucky point guard Brandon Knight is ready to get his professional basketball career started in Detroit, and the city appears to be embracing him already. Today, Knight met the media along with fellow Piston draftees Kyle Singler and Vernon Macklin. Detroit picked Knight 8th despite never working him out. On draft night, he appeared to be down after falling out of the top 5. Chance Hughes picked football for some of the same reasons many kids at his age do.
I guess the hitting. Just get to take a little few frustration, get in trouble for hitting.
But the central running back differs from the rest of his classmates in the fact that he has lupus, an autoimmune disease that affects many parts of the body. There are 3 forms that can cause skin, organ, or muscular problems. Hughes has all 3.
It's 1 in 99,000 to be diagnosed with it. He takes his medication, neurostimulators, arthritic medication, just different things to keep his immune system intact, just to be able to function, just to be able to be a regular teen.
Hughes first realized he had a problem when he was just 10 years old. While playing a video game with his father, the two decided to take a break.
I realized I couldn't move my right arm. My mom and I thought I was joking around, like having fun. And then they seen I was serious, and then they tried to move my arm, they couldn't move it. And so they shipped me to the hospital, and then so that's how they figured it out. They said my arm went paralyzed.
Chance goes through a lot just to be a student, but his love is football, where he missed all but 3 games of last year's championship season after losing sight in one eye.
It was scary because first they was like they didn't know if they was gonna come back for sure. He was 100% back.
Hughes ran for 174 yards and 2 touchdowns in the Yellow Jackets' 2008 opener, and he's already getting looks from 3 colleges.
Extremely proud but nervous.
Why?
You never know what can happen. The wrong hit, just anything could happen. But, that's his destiny, his decision, and I support him 100%.
He knows what he wants to do, and he wants to play the game. So it's just, some things that he has to do in life that he has to do, to live, and he's living every minute of it.
Hughes has a true love for the game. Keith Farmer, WLKY News.